Right now in your morning business report, a shocking allegation here. Instagram accused of putting teenagers at risk in order to find potentially dangerous users.
And China and the U.S. are expected to meet in the coming days amid their ongoing trade war.
Channel 3's Jane King is live at the New York Stock Exchange with those stories and more. Good morning, Jane.
Hi, Nicole and Tracy. Good morning. Yes, the Federal Trade Commission leveling some serious charges against Instagram. So it alleges that Instagram's automated software recommended that child groomers connect with minors on the app, making it easier for them to find victims. Now, the FTC uses an internal Meta report for its evidence, saying that minors made up 27% of the follow recommendations on Instagram, and 2 million accounts held by minors had been recommended to these so-called groomers. Now, Meta says the document is years old, they've made improvements, and the FTC's case is weak. Well, U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent and Trade Representative Jamieson Greer will travel to Switzerland this week for trade talks with China. The travel was announced in statements from both the U.S. and Chinese governments, and this will be the first confirmed trade talks between the two countries since the tariffs were announced in early April. Now, in the meantime, Bessent said that the U.S. is in the middle of negotiations with 17 of the U.S.'s largest trading partners and said it may take the rest of the year for the deals to be finalized. And Mother's Day flowers could be more expensive, and tariffs are to blame. About 80% of flowers bought in the U.S. are grown elsewhere. Last year, the U.S. imported $2.2 billion worth of flowers and greenery, most of which came from Colombia and Ecuador. Now, buying from local growers or being flexible on which flowers to buy are ways to reduce the cost. Stocks fell yesterday. Investors cautious ahead of the Fed decision on interest rates, which will come later today. But this morning, we're looking higher on news of the U.S.-China trade talks. Live from the New York Stock Exchange, I'm Jane King. Back to you.